If you're a woman and a man has never gotten you a car, pay for your rent, or send you on an expensive vacation, my sister, you need yourself a real man. And if you're a man watching this right now, when sugar daddies like us are talking, please keep quiet.
This is what I'm talking about when I say when I've talked about in the past the damage tether can do. That's a non-foundational black, somebody from the continent of Africa or some other place where they resemble us, but they are not us and whatnot. I just hated this post. I hate this post, and I feel like, I feel like giving them a two-piece and shit for talking out of turn. Keep that old bullshit on your country and shit. We over here trying to fix our community and shit, okay? We got enough prostitutes and whores over here, enough 304s, reaping a whirlwind and shit in the last couple of years as I see it, you know? And you want to be over here, you want to be a fucking sugar daddy. Man, back in the day, we called it what it was. You're a John, okay? You're a John, alright? You're paying for pussy. Let's not try to put sugar on shit. Let's not try to put sugar on shit, bro. You guys come over here with your fucking attitude and shit, and your supposed culture and shit, and your weird behavior, your isolated behavior. You're not friendly. Act like shit. Some of you are friendly, to a degree, you know. But mostly you guys have you bring a tribal mentality over here that doesn't fit in, okay? And you act like assholes. I've spoken in the past about how my mother sponsored some non-foundationals for citizenship, and I had met the daughter of them. They were okay, but I met the daughter and she was so insufferable. I didn't have really anything to say to her after our first initial conversation, which didn't really last that long. And I got me, she was rocking the natural hair and everything, and she was thick as all get out. She was built like a woman. Dark-skinned sister. She had the little Esther roll hairdo and shit. She was wearing a beanie on that shit. And after I had talked to her for a few minutes, I was just like, I'm done here. you know. And then, I don't want to get no personal stories or nothing, but I just want to say, like, really, the damage a tether can do. This is what you guys are here for. The outsiders, they use you guys to muddy the waters over here. That's why you see all these fucking videos of you guys doing what they think our eventual fate will be. Just to be a service class androgynous drone that buys their products and shit and works a dead-end job pushing a button or something. Okay, for pennies on the dollar for even that. They'll give us a pittance to live to the next day and shit. Okay, we can work ourselves into an early grave with help from people like you. Okay, you're the motherfuckers you always see on these videos doing these silly dances and shit. To your music. These silly little boppy shuck and jive dances and shit. Talking nonsense about being a fucking sugar daddy. You got your women over here telling our women a bunch of shit. I just think it's ridiculous. The motherland. Okay. You guys were over there in your country and shit. And look at your country. It's undeveloped. It's not properly developed. And you got China over there fucking around, taking your shit over, stealing all its wealth and resources, and you got the nerve to come over here and fuck around in our communities and shit. Our embattled communities, the slave quarters and shit. We got you motherfuckers down here. Like, there's a legion of Austin Chingies who would love nothing better than poke the beast. Like when he wanted to cancel Black History Month or give the mainstreamers a White History Month and shit. We didn't give a fuck. Alright? We wanted our tangibles and shit. We wanted our reparations. We wanted a fucking crime bill, among other things that would be a pittance for them to give us and shit, compared to their charity across this shitty-ass planet to people that look like them. So yeah, maybe I'm overreacting to your little shitty post about being a sugar daddy and shit, but I don't believe in transactional love. I don't believe in buying shit and giving things to women to get them to act a certain way, because the key word in that shit is act and shit. It's not who she is and whatnot. I want somebody in a natural state and shit. I'd rather the female just be an overt asshole than play act with me or shit. I'm not gonna take kindly to that. I'm gonna give her the business if she tries that fake ass shit on me. Right? Yeah, you African niggas, y'all pay y'all ducats. You use some of your welfare money to pay her bills, okay? And then she could give you some pussy and shit. Maybe you get her pregnant and shit. And then you could like slide on in and pretend to be one of us, put on your Halloween costume as a black American, and add to the statistic that we make women baby mamas and all that bullshit. While still in our American dream. It's our American dream we haven't received yet. We want it. But we got people like you here muddying the fucking waters and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, man, at some point you guys gonna keep doing this shit, and we're gonna have like a Rwanda 2.0 in the states this time, okay? You better get that through your fucking head. So I got a two-piece for you, bro. And that's metaphorically speaking, in case YouTube want to gig me for this video too, like they did for my other fucking video or shit. Alright? I just finally wanting. This message has been paid for by the Dusties. Yes, the niggas you love to hate.